Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All honor, glory, and praise go up and out to the Most High Yahweh, Yahuwah, Bahashem, Mashiach, Yahushua, Yahusha, Sequam, Yashala. I got some information I just want to put on the screen. A couple of vids right quick. I'm going to let the family be the judge of what you see. I seen some things in all the videos. I just want to let the family be the judge of what I put on the screen. It's edifying for the nation and also for the body or for the remnant of Israel. Okay, so let me put this up right quick, family. Get it going and get it over with. Shalom, shalom. Let me turn my light off so y'all can really see it and get it. Not good, family, but we gotta deal with it. Salakia for the language, but supposed to be Israel. Literally. All right, so lucky, family. I hope y'all saw that. So that one sister supposedly had fringes on, and I think that's, y'all heard it clearly. I think she was with her sisters and stuff like that. But
break into the growing healthcare field of medical billing and coding.
get the commercial out the way. So lucky.
Ellis injured a 19-year-old woman outside a nightclub last week.
Fox 5's Doug Evans has more
It's
on
another
the investigation.
My family member.
LaGrange police posting on their Facebook page a video that apparently depicts a 19-year-old woman being beaten by at least 5 other women. According to LaGrange police, this video was posted to social media and is part of their investigation into the beating of this 19-year-old woman outside of a LaGrange nightclub last week. According to the responding officer's report, the teen was, quote, very upset with tears streaming down her face. She had a torn white t-shirt with blood splatters on it in various places. She was shaking due to her being so upset. The young woman told the officer she was leaving the Exhale Lounge, a nightclub in LaGrange, when a group of women ran up from behind her and jumped on her. The video posted to the LaGrange Police Department Facebook page appears to show several women hitting her. In the post, police said, quote, these street brawls have been an ongoing issue, and the LPD wants all citizens to know these actions will not be tolerated, and those involved will be prosecuted. According to the police report, LaGrange police have apparently identified at least 5 possible suspects and have taken out warrants. I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Take a look at this. LaGrange police are seeking the public's help in their investigation of what they call a street brawl. Police tell us it injured a 19-year-old woman outside a nightclub last week.
Fox 5's Doug Evans has more on the investigation.
LaGrange police posting on their Facebook page a video that apparently depicts a 19-year-old woman being beaten by at least 5 other women. According to LaGrange police, this video was posted to social media and is part of their investigation into the beating of this 19-year-old woman outside of a LaGrange nightclub last week. According to the responding officer's report, the teen was, quote, very upset with tears streaming down her face. She had a torn white t-shirt with blood splatters on it in various places. She was shaking due to her being so upset. The young woman told the officer she was leaving the Exhale Lounge, a nightclub in LaGrange, when a group of women ran up from behind her and jumped on her. The video posted to the LaGrange Police Department Facebook page appears to show several women hitting her. In the post, police said, quote, these street brawls have been an ongoing issue, and the LPD wants all citizens to know these actions will not be tolerated, and those involved will be prosecuted. According to the police report, LaGrange police have apparently identified at least 5 possible suspects and have taken out warrants. I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
All right, family. Got one more I want to show y'all. This is basically artificial intelligence that these folks are highly infatuated with. They're going to make it happen.
The Senate passed
Let's
the
check it
Endless
out.
Frontier Act, a bill that commits nearly $250
Show you
billion
what we're dealing with out
to
here,
promote
man.
emerging technologies so that America can keep pace with Chinese innovation.
Notice they
Back
look like
in
a
May,
J
Democrats
in the
shot down
silhouette, too.
an important amendment outlawing U.S. participation in research that would
That
create
facial
human-animal
structure look like a
hybrids,
J.
also known as chimeras. China's already doing it, announcing in April that an international team successfully grew human monkey embryos and sustained them for 20 days in a lab. The only question is, what will they do next? Currently, the National Institutes of Health has banned U.S. funding for chimeric research, but that ban could very well be lifted. And who's to say that these agencies will play by the rules anyway? Remember, President Obama banned funding for gain-of-function research back in 2014, but New York AD found a way around it. They laundered, it's the NIAID group, and they laundered hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Wuhan Institute of Virology through a nonprofit group called the Eco Health Alliance. The rest is history. Chimeric research is a Pandora's box, that's obviously from hell, that should not be opened. But the scientific community, spurred on by their own hubris, may very well open it. Using American taxpayer dollars. And if that happens, the Democrats will have blood on their hands for not joining the GOP and stopping it when they had a chance. Joining me now for reaction, I don't even believe, Lara Logan, here we are, it's the 21st century, we're two very smart women, we have to talk about chimeras and how maybe the government might do it. You've been very involved in your research and stories and coverage on certainly COVID, what's been happening there.
There's some of the stuff the Fallen Angels is doing
on the
before the
seriousness
flood.
of this. China's doing it, and what we have to be aware of.
You know, Tony, one of the things
Transhumanism,
that strikes me the most about this
artificial
story
intelligence,
is there's an old adage,
something that the
be
Most
careful
High
what
didn't
you
create.
don't know. And that
That's why
has
he
never
wiped
been
them out
more
the first
true than
time.
with this subject. What exactly do we not know here about what is the level of involvement the U.S. has had in any kind of research like this? And what else has the NIH and other divisions of the NIH been involved in? Because when it comes to Dr. Fauci and what we know about COVID, we're just beginning to find out, right? We're at the tip of the iceberg in terms of uncovering what was really going on with gain-of-function research. And the whole sort of smokescreen of the Wuhan lab really obscures the fact that Dr. Fauci and the NIH through NIAID had been funding gain-of-function research for years. And there's a lot of money that's missing here. And there's another U.S. agency that's missing from this equation. It's called DARPA, which is the Defense Research Agency. So what were DARPA and Dr. Fauci and the NIH doing with gain-of-function and various other programs like this one, which we know so little about? And this is really the moment now for a reckoning. This is time for the American people to start paying attention to these bills that pass through Congress, that get banned, that get unbanned, that get circumvented, and for us to start asking for real accountability. Because what we've seen is that the coronavirus, that spread all over the world and caused such panic and still causes such hysteria in so many quarters. Well, you just speak to someone like an oncologist who deals with bone marrow cancer. They'll tell you that they've been identifying hundreds of coronaviruses for years and years.
Right.
And so this is one of many subjects that we know very, very little about. And every day that goes by, we get the stench of manipulation and dishonesty is growing stronger.
And I think this is part of what allows us to find this information out. There's the theory that ignorance is bliss, right? And yes, not being aware of things is kind of peaceful. But the fact of the matter is, these things happen anyway. And this particular bill, and this is what Congress tends to do, was about trying to, keep up with China. But then it became a Christmas tree. And it was like over 200 amendments. And all the lobbyists got in because, of course,
China's the head of
so get in
transhumanism.
whatever it is you want.
AI.
And this is what they do without any consideration about the impact on the average person. COVID is one thing, right? Mass death. Here you're talking about changing the nature of life.
That's right.
And this is what, of course, is so shocking to me. We got just a couple of seconds left, but this is a real game changer.
It is, and you know what's so interesting about it to me, Tammy? I'm not particularly religious, but what it keeps reminding you of, we can create robots that mimic humans. Now we want to take animals and humans and blend them. And we also want to take meat and we want to grow some version of food
this is
in
all
a laboratory for
backfire.
cells of meat. But you know what we can't do? We can't create
intelligence.
life. We as human beings
Listen.
don't create life. And no amount of ingenuity and science is going to change that.
And the things that we do, Laura,
That's
thank you
right.
so much. This is the kind of things that get you karmically, and we've got to stand up for ourselves and for everything that comes up in the future.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here
How
to
about that, y'all?
subscribe to Fox News YouTube.
I'm gonna run that one more back. Hopefully y'all can get it. That I showed the first time, man. Give me a second, family. Try it again. Wasn't too sure y'all could see everything. I had the phone too close to the camera. But the one sister had fringes on her dress.
Right now, harassment.
Watch who I. The one that got seen to me. Because they jumped my sister just 2 days ago. They hurt my sister. They just hurt my sister. They just jumped my sister is a month pregnant. My sister is pregnant. My sister is pregnant. What? The other girl got me. They blind because they eat what they want. So you're hurting my arm. I'm not pulling away. I got beat by a passport. I'm not pulling away from you. I'm black.
We're gonna go to the office.
Are they gonna jump me? Wow.
Go to the office.
When the police off, you will be fine. When the police off, will beat your ass. I will beat your ass. Sign that red shade. Take the kid. I'm gonna leave. All right. No, my sister is pregnant. My sister is pregnant. No.
Stop.
Right. So y'all saw that. So on that note, all I'm saying is, can two walk together except they agree? You know, sister got on fringes, but she with her other sisters and cousins or whoever that is, look like they're in the world. So when you with the world, you know, the consequences that come with the world, you're gonna suffer with them. Also, you can't love two masters. You can't serve two masters. Either you're gonna love one or hate the other. So if you got on fringes, that's why the Most High said, come out from amongst them. No disrespect, but you know, all of us got family members. But if you can't just go by and visit or whatever, but if you get yourself caught up in the midst, going out to the mall and all these other places with them, and you know your family members, you know, might be a little, you know, out of control, ratchet or whatever. Y'all ain't, one of y'all trying to keep the law, the other ain't. Whatever comes to the world and you in the world, you're going to suffer with the world. So that's it, family. Y'all be the judge of that. I said shalom, shalom, shalom. All honor, glory, and praise go up to the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.